Have you recovered enough from Smile to talk about it without getting like the shakes?
Sure, I'll be fine.
You think so? Because I don't know, you were pretty wrecked while we were watching this.
It was intense. It was intense in all the ways it should have been.
This one should probably be a little longer. I feel like right now I have a lot to say, but then you're always like, yep.
Sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise.
I know.
Okay.
I just doing that because I feel like you're not wanting to talk. That's all, and I don't want the video to be 4 minutes long. That's
okay.
All. It's okay. All right, cool. I'll let you do the introduction for this one.
Oh no, you got
No?
this, Mike's
Okay.
Mike's media review.
Okay. All right.
I'm just a color commentary. I'm a hard worker.
You're the you're the glue guy. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Hey, what's up, Couch Potatoes? We are back with another episode of Post Credits. And guys, today we're pretty excited about this one because this was something. Here to talk about the 2022 horror psychological thriller, whatever you want to call it. This is Smile from 2022, directed by Parker Finn, director I don't know a ton about. Full of people in this cast I didn't know anything about, but guys, wow, what a surprise this movie was. I was actually really, really happy with this. And I think a big reason is both of us love the 2014 movie It Follows, and we felt like we got a lot of that out of this one. Right now, is this the scariest movie we watched spooky season?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
I even from the previews, I got a It Follows vibe. Watching the movie, I got some Ring vibe, and from the previews too, I got oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget what they're called. The Gentleman from Buffy.
From Buffy.
I got that vibe.
Yeah, I think this one really kind of sets the tone like right away. I mean, it's you think about it sometimes. And someone just like smiles, they like walking down the hall, they smile at you. You know, you just kind of give just a courtesy grin back. But if someone's like going, "Yeah," you're like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
And they just keep doing that, and they're like not blinking. Yeah, it's pretty scary, you know. So I think that's a great concept to roll with. But I mean, hell, let's just get right down into it. What did you like about this? I gotta say, the actress who played Rose was phenomenal. I mean, she probably played someone on her frayed ends of sanity, like some of the best I've like. Maybe as good as the chick from Hereditary, almost, almost.
I thought her acting was fun. That's not really what kind of sold me or bowled me over. I thought the storyline was great. I thought the ending was phenomenal. Nothing is scarier than your mom, giant in a camisole and underwear, chasing you. Like that is,
it's so crazy till the end, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
That's core memory.
Wow, I thought I had a bad childhood. Jeez. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna talk to my mother-in-law next time she's over here. Okay, well, you learn all kinds of new things once the camera comes on. I mean, everything about this, just the ambiance, the music was really good. I will say, guys, if you can watch this movie without watching the trailer first, it's great, because I think they spoiled one of the best scares in the movie with the sister's head. That was like, oh my God, I wish they had not done that in the trailer.
I knew it was coming, and it still got me.
Yeah, it's just so effective. But I mean, I can't think of very much I didn't like about it. I mean, there's a couple times where we just start theorizing. I was like, okay, so the secret is like, hey, you decide you're going to have to take one for the team, and you just got to find a way to kill yourself and no one sees it, maybe?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, go out there in the middle of the ocean and jump in. You know, that's the only thing I could think of, really. But every time we thought that she was going to do something like that, something would always kind of come up. And even then, I mean, even when you think you're getting that happy ending, I was like, no way. This is all a vision, baby. You know, and I think that the way that they do it is just really good. It really is. And there's so many things that were just personal fears. Like if she goes to that old house, you know, that she grew up in, and that house is scarier than the Smile creature.
Right. Why is that your safe place? Why is that your go-to spot?
Yeah. So, I mean.
And definitely she did a good job acting it, but man, I have never empathized so hard for a main character. Like, she had nobody in her corner. Her sister threw her under the bus, backed up over her again.
All right. Look, your sister comes over in your eyes, gives your kid your dead cat in a box.
Okay, but
and then
that's not on purpose.
Scream cusses at everybody, falls to a coffee table, and then says like, "Can't you see it?" Yeah, I think you would be like, "Yeah, it might be time to go see a priest."
Even before that, I think she was a horrible sister.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she was very, very different, you know, and I mean, think about a lot of people. A lot of people don't get along with their siblings. I mean,
but it wasn't a not get along with because they were going to dinner and she was inviting her to her birthday party. She was just a horrible person.
All right, well, we kind of disagreed on the fiance, Trevor, I believe his name was. Now, here's the thing. Did he say some things he shouldn't have said? Absolutely. There's some things, bro, you can think these things, but you don't say them out loud, I think. And also, if you think someone's crazy, never call them crazy. That's never going to end well for you. But I think the part where, we kind of disagreed was like, I'm sorry, I'm engaged with somebody, and they start going completely Looney Tunes like this, and hey, what do you know? A little bit of psychotics running the family? Yeah, I gotta go. And he's braver than me because he still stayed in the house with her that night.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, I'm out of here. But, you disagreed. You thought he was a piece of trash.
Well, I think he's a douchebag, and he's a shit fiance. So he's got layers of problems. Yeah. And even before she was crazy, he's like, oh, you broke another glass? Like, gosh, you're not perfect. You have 2 imperfections? No, that guy can walk off a short period.
So what'd you not like? Because I can't think of a ton I didn't like about the movie, honestly.
The kind of almost slow burn or non-burn with the backstory with the mom, where they kind of open with it and they kind of reference it, but you don't really know until that very final scene. And it just kind of feels like a distractor. Yeah, or... Yeah.
See, I thought with the ex, the lead guy, like the police officer, I felt like they should have filled us in exactly on what their history was, I guess. But I mean, this is really nitpicking, I think.
Right.
In a movie like this, I think it was fine. I don't need to know, but everything about their past relationship. It's obvious that they had a past, when they first see each other at the hospital. That makes a lot of sense. But I don't know. I kind of liked their chemistry. I thought it was really good. They were good together and stuff. So I'd like to have known a little bit more about that. But with me, really,
you had that long car ride together. It really could have been fleshed out.
I think so.
Or exposed.
But see, I'm like this. I want 90-minute horror movies. I'm like, that's what I want to get back to. That's what horror movies need to be. 90 minutes, hour and 10 minutes, that kind of thing. We need to get back to that. So I'm okay with them not fluffing it out for those reasons. But like I said, again, if I'm nitpicking, that would probably be about it. I guess you could say a negative is maybe it's a little too much like It Follows, but again, that's a movie I love, and I never felt like it was being derivative. I never felt like it was ripping off It Follows.
No, it just kind of had that.
But it's clear they were
Yeah.
fans, and that's a great freaking movie. So, you believe that movie's already almost a decade old?
No.
Wow, crazy. Yeah. Right. Should watch that again.
Yeah.
Should I like that part with the dude standing naked on the roof? Oh, yeah. It's her favorite part.
I want my oyster reader.
So, I got to say, this one was a pay to see it for me. 4 out of 5. About the only thing that held it back, really, is I don't know, really a lot I can say really held it back. Again, I just don't give out 5s very often.
Yeah, well, there's if you're given a 5, you get to be nitpicky.
I think so. So she's got to consult her guide over here.
At my notes.
So out of 5, and then your creepiness factor.
Okay, so 4 out of 5 as well because it was a damn good movie. I loved all the unsupporting cast, the unsupportive psychiatrist, the unsupportive sister, the unsupportive fiance.
And that brother-in-law was an even bigger douchebag.
Oh God,
why don't you get some money? I was like, dude, I like money as much as the next guy, but shut up, read the room.
Right. Yeah, she had a cool boss.
So, is this got to be scarier than Wreck? So, what do you got out of 5 on scariness factor?
I got 4 out of 5 on scariness factor.
So it could have scared you more. I mean, did you actually want shit to enter your pants to get to a 5? Because
I could sleep that night. So.
Really, because I felt like when I got up to like leave the room after it was done, that you were like, turn the light on first, basically.
Well, yeah, I'm not stupid.
Okay, all right. There was something else about this that I wanted to talk about before we ended, and I can't remember what it is now.
But I do think you thought I wasn't intimidated by the trailer, but I was doing a damn good job of hiding how very much I was not anticipating watching this because I thought the trailer was scary as balls.
It's hard to gauge sometimes because I felt like we watched a trailer for No One Will Save You, and like I said, I felt like you were having a panic attack watching that one, but I was like, this one I just seemed like... I think you just had that. Maybe it's because I've gotten so used to you. When I show you a trailer, now this isn't A24, but I show you a trailer for A24, and you're like immediately like,
Snooze fest.
You know, and I kind of felt like you had that same vibe with this one. So and then it wasn't so high on our picks. And I didn't realize it was just because you were trying to put it off.
I was hoping maybe we wouldn't get that far. And I was like, if I'm real quiet about this, he'll not know.
Oh, I remember what I want to say now. I want to say, I can't believe I haven't heard more about this movie. And the thing is, when I bring that up, there are people like, are you kidding? This was like a huge phenomenon. I'm like, well, let's see about phenomenon. It made decent money for a horror movie, and it's got a sequel coming and stuff. But I was like, I haven't heard anyone talk about this movie, like at all. And I'm plugged into the horror community, and I don't really hear people talk about this one very much. So, I mean, it seems like it's very well liked, very well received. I haven't heard anybody that likes the genre say they didn't like the movie, but I've heard about so many other lesser quality horror movies the last 5 years, and I've never heard anyone talk about this one. So, yeah, it's my number one that we've watched so far this year, without a doubt. This one's a huge plus for me. So, yeah.
I haven't had any I disliked, but by far and away, this is number one.
Well, we might get there eventually. I think. It's been a couple that have been like, I could have done without that. But you know, 'tis the season, right? And we are almost through it, guys. And we're only a couple movies, or actually one movie away now from the world movie
official list
that she's been putting off for like 7 years, guys. That's Lights Out. I'm hoping that we can watch that tomorrow night. I can't wait to see if it scares her more than this one, because that one,
the build-up
might get a 5 on her creepiness.
The build-up is insane.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where you've built it up so high now that you're gonna have a wall up here to where you're gonna be like, oh, it wasn't that scary. So we'll see.
I don't know. You know, that Gerald's game I didn't think was gonna be that scary. And then 7 years later, I'm still seeing the Moonlight Man over your shoulder in the doorway.
Well, he's only made a Moonlight. It's okay. So hey guys, that is Smile, or as we for some reason we've been calling it Smile. I have no idea. Smile. So what did you think of Smile? Drop in the comments, guys, and let us know what you think about Smile, and we will talk to you there.